Hello guys, today we are going to start our practical number 6. Okay, uh, so basically, uh, in practical number 6, we have to perform the following operations on a list, like create list, access list, update list. Okay, we have to add elements in a list, remove elements in a list. Okay, we have to delete elements from the list. Okay, so basically practical significance is a list can be defined as a collection of values or items of different types. The items in a list are separated with a comma and enclosed with the square bracket. The elements or items in a list can be accessed by their position, which is called as indices. Okay, or we can say index position. This practical will make students acquainted with the use of list and operation on list in Python. Okay, so relevant program outcomes are you need basic knowledge, discipline knowledge. You need to have to perform various experiments and practices. You need to have engineering tool knowledge. You have to follow some ethics. Okay, and it is continuous lifelong learning process. Okay, so next is competency and practical skills. So basically you will able to learn what are the different operations which can be performed on a list. Okay, so relevant course outcome and practical outcome is same. We are able to develop a Python program to perform the various operations on a list. Okay, so relevant effective domain related outcomes are follow safety practices, demonstrate working as a leader, a team member, and next is follow ethical practices. So main part of this what we can say practical session, that is a minimum theoretical background you must know before proceeding with this practical. Okay, list is a collection which is ordered or changeable. We can what we can say, we can change the order of a list. Okay, or we can change the element from the list, because list is a mutable data structure. Okay, a list is a collection of items or elements. The sequence of a data in the list is ordered. The element or items in a list can be accessed by their position, that is called as indices. The Python lists are written with the square bracket. A list is created by placing all the items inside a square bracket separated by comma values. Lists are mutable. The value of any element inside the list can be changed at any point of time. The index always start with the 0 and end with n minus 1. Suppose it will specify 0 to 4, so it will what we can say, start with the 0 and end with 3. Okay, if the list contain an element, okay, we can create a list. Creating a list is as simple as putting different comma separated values between the square bracket. See the list one, here we have specified the different subjects. Okay, or a programming language. Okay, we'll specify it in a what we can say, it's a string string list. Okay, so we have specified three words here, just like Java, Python, and Perl, specified the languages. Okay, within a single code, and it is separated by comma. Okay, and that elements are specified in a square bracket, so it is called as list. So list 1 is created, then list 2, there are all integer values. Okay, how to access list? We can access list through the index position. So see here we have created list 2 which having the elements 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. We are accessing the first position element. We are specifying the index position 1 in a list 2, so it is directly going to show you element 20. Okay, if you want to access the element 20 and 30 which is on the which is 20 30, or we can say we have to access elements within a particular range, so we can specify the range. So 1 is the starting position and 3 is the end position. So the list is going to be accessed from starting position to the last -1, that is it is going to be perform on the it is going to access the index position 1 and 2. So that's why it's going to print 20 and 30. Okay, and like the same way you can specify the index position, like here we have specified index position 5, but there is no index position 5 in list 2. That's why it's going to show you an error. Okay, how to update a list? You can specify the index position and you can directly assign a value. So that particular value is going to be stored, or we can say stored in that particular index position in a list. So 60 is stored in a 0th position, that is on a first position in a list. When if you print that list, so it is going to be shown you on the first position. Okay, like this way you can update list items. Okay, you can use append method to add a number of elements in a list at the end position. You can use extend to add a series of elements in your list. Okay, so see these both example. In this example we have created list 1 with the elements 10, 20, 30. We are appending element 40 here in list 1. So that element is added in the last position in the list. Okay, then we are extending the list by using the series of elements, that is 60 and 70. So that elements are going to be also append on the end of the list. Okay, that is it comes after the 40, that is 60 and 70. Okay, we can use plus operator for combine two lists. So we can specify the two lists over here, and we can combine the series of list with the first list. So it shows like in this way. Okay, you can multiply a list, or you can say you can repeat a list. Okay, by using a asterisk mark, or we can say asterisk operator. Okay, so here we have specified list 2 with having two elements, that is A and B. We have multiplied list by 2, so it is going to repeat the elements twice when we are going to access the list. Okay, or when we are going to print the list. Okay, we can use insert function. Through insert function we can insert an element on a specific index position. See here, so insert function is used with a list 1. Here we are specifying the index position 1 and 30 is a value. So 30 is going to be stored in the index position 1. So when you are going to print a list 1, so it's going to show that 30 is stored in the index position 1. Okay, if you want to delete a list, or you want to remove the element from a list, so you can use a del keyword over here, and you can specify which element you want to remove from the list. So that particular element can be removed from the list. Okay, you can use remove operator, or we can say remove function, through which you can directly specify the element, so that particular element can be removed from your list. Okay, so basic practical related questions are when to use list, describe various list functions, write syntax for method to sort a list. Okay, then write syntax for a method to count occurrence of a list item in Python. How to concatenate list, justify the statement lists are mutable, and describe the use of pop operator in a list. Okay, so here there is an exercise. You have to perform all this program. Okay, all these 7 programs, and you have to what we can say perform it, and you have to send the screenshot of that particular output in my personal WhatsApp chat. Okay, so write a Python program to sum all the items in a list. Okay, write a Python program to multiply all the items in a list. Write a Python program to get the largest number from a list. Write a Python program to get the smallest number from a list. Write a Python program to reverse a list. Write a Python program to find the common items from two lists, and write a Python program to select the even items of a list. So I have already prepared these programs. Okay. The execution of this all programs we can see in the second part of this experiment. Okay. Move after this video, directly click on the next part. Okay. So in that part you will get all these programs, and it's how it's going to be executed. It's clearly displayed there, so you can get overall idea how the operations are going to be performed. So this is it with practical number 7. We have studied all the operations of the list. Okay. Thank you guys.